Hey guys, welcome back. This is Steve with LRM. Today we're going to talk about carrier bearings and U-joints. I have a truck that I'm going to go over and lay on my back. I'm going to show you what I do to test for wear, to determine if it's good or bad. So we're going to do a pull and push method, right? I'm going to show you guys how I do that. And this will determine if you need to, one, replace the carrier bearing or U-joint. Sometimes even just add grease will resolve the problem. Anytime you guys do an oil change, and if you have them, the guys need to grease it. Now, some other U-joints don't have them, which is fine. That means you have to replace them. Guys, let's hop right into it. I have a truck over here. You guys will see me on my back. All right, guys, like I said, you got me on my back. So today we're underneath this truck, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna inspect the carrier bearing, right? When we're inspecting, you can see there is a rubber that goes all the way around it. What I'm looking for is anything like chunks missing, cracking, dry rot, right? Just to indicate if there was any issues. Now, the next thing is, let's just say it is good. Now what I want to do is I want to see how much play I have. If I move it up quite a bit, the carrier bearing is bad. Now, if it has a little bit and it's a little rough, then the carrier bearing is good. So what I'm going to do is, as you can see, I'm on the ground, which is the best way to do it. You're going to put one hand on the other side of the carrier bearing and the one on the other side. And all you're going to do is, like, if you're going to bench press it, you're going to push up and you're going to see. As you can see, the drive line is moving. This carrier bearing is actually in good shape. There's not a lot of play, and that's what we want. If I'm moving it quite a bit and it, almost like it bangs now, then the carrier bearing is bad. So the next step, right, that will be your U-joint. So the U-joint is connected, as you can see, next to the carrier bearing. So you have one there, you have one by the transmission, and one for the differential. So I would do this at every point where a U-joint is to see if I have play. So what you're gonna do now is I'm gonna slide down a little bit. Just where my U-joint is, I'm gonna put my hand just near the yoke area, and then I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna push up and down, right? You don't have to do like you're trying to bench up the whole truck. All you gotta do is have a little bit of movement, but there's no play whatsoever, and then this is the way I want it, nice and tight. And while I'm here, just make sure that all the bolts are tight, nothing's loose, and then I would also indicate to see if it's been greased. If it looks like it's been dried, let's grease it, and then you won't have any problems. You guys can do this at home. The only difference is you're gonna get a little dirty. All right, guys, you just saw me showing you and demonstrating how to look for anything that's wear and damage on a carrier bearing and U-joint. If you guys like what you saw today, don't forget to pound that like button. If you guys saw anything that's any concerning, or if you have questions about what you saw, guys, leave me a message at the bottom. And if you want more content your way, guys, subscribe. See you guys around.